And the word is qalu. Okay. Qala means he said. Qalu is the plural. They said. Plural of he said is they said. Now who are they? Sons. So now sons are saying,
So
they said,
The children know what does that mean? After you.
after
By the afternoon.
okay. So when he said, who are you going to worship after me? Now sons are responding and replying saying, Qalu. Okay? Now the word is again Ain, Ba and Dal, which we just saw means to worship. Okay? Now if we have these three letters, Fa, Ain and Lam, which means to do, and if you put a noon in the beginning and sound like naf'alu, naf'alu means we will do, which is here, number 12 here. If you put a noon in the beginning and sound like naf'alu, that means we will do. Okay? So here the word is na'abudu, means we will worship. So their answer is that we will worship. What are they going to worship? They are going to explain that. The first word is we will worship. Qalu na'abudu. Na'abudu means we will worship. Qalu na'abudu, they said we will worship. Now, this word ilahun will come here many times. It's written like that, ilahun.
What does nafalu mean?
We will worship.
Okay. Oh, it's right there.
Ilahun means God, or Lord, or someone you worship is called ilah or ilahun. Okay? And this can be used for worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or worshipping idols. Okay? Ilahun means something that is being worshipped. Okay? Ilahun. Okay? That's the reason when we recite the kalima, we say La ilaha. There is no one that should be worshipped except Allah. Okay? So ilahun means anything that you can worship. You can worship your desires, then your desires will be your ilahun. Okay? So ilahun means God. Now, ka means yours. Or you or your. Okay? So when you have the word ilahun, so if you remember that, if this is going to come few times, so let's just repeat that one more time. Khalaqa means he created. This is the example we use here. Okay? And if the word is insa nun, khalaqa insanun, he created mankind or man. Okay? So this is khalaqa means some action is being done. So khalaqa means he created. So creation is a fail means action. He is a file. File means doer. Okay? Someone is creating, he's doing something. Insan is being created, so it's called maf'ul. Okay? So an action is fa'ala. If someone who is doing is a file, and something is being done on is maf'ul. These are the three standard terminologies. Okay? in English they are called subject and object. Okay? So when the word insanun comes as a maf'ul, it changes to a fataha. Like that, insanan. If there is one dhamma, it changes to one fataha. If there are two dhammas, they change to two fatahas. So this is a rule, that whenever a noun is a maf'ul, dhammas change to a fataha. So here, ilahun is coming after na'budu. Na'budu means we will worship. We will worship God. So this will become ilahan. So this will, when this is written with na'budu, this word will become ilahan. Like insanun become insanan. Okay? Now when you combine this with ka, these two words can be combined and they will become a la haka. When you combine, one fatahs drop out and it becomes ilahaka means your Lord or your God. Ka means you or your, ilahaka, your God. So what they are saying, we will worship your God. Means the same God you worship, we will also worship him. They are telling their father, Yaqub alayhi salam, that the same God, same Lord, you worship, we will worship him also. We will not go and find some other God. Okay? So that is the meaning of ilahaka, your Lord or your God. Okay? Okay. Now they further say one more word after that. Abba means father. Abba means father. Okay. Abba means fathers, plural. Now when you say fathers, means grandfather and uncles and all those come. Four fathers. Abba means four fathers. Means the people in the relationship before father, grandfather and granduncles and great grandfathers, they all are called Abba. Okay? And when you put ka after that, your forefathers. Okay? So Abba means your, and we call them forefathers. Va means and ilaha means God. And God of your forefathers. We will worship the same God you worshipped, and we will worship the same God your forefathers worshipped. Okay? Your grandfathers, great grandfathers, your uncles, they all worshipped. We will worship the same God. Okay? He wanted to make sure that they don't start worshipping idols or they start doing something else. So he is making sure when he's dying, he is giving them advice. He's asking a question that who are you going to worship after I am gone? So they rightfully answered that we will worship the same God that you worshipped.
But they don't follow it.
And your forefathers. No, they did not start worshipping idols. Jews don't worship idols, you know.
No, but I was after I talked.
Okay. So and now they are being more specific. They are giving the names. Okay? So the first name they are saying Ibrahima, which means the father of Ibrahim, the God of Ibrahim. We will worship the God of Ibrahim. Okay? Ibrahim alayhi salam. And they are saying we will worship the God of Ismail alayhi salam. These are, Ibrahim is their great grandfather. Ismail alayhi salam is their great uncle grandfather. Ishaq is their grandfather directly. So these are immediate relationship. Fathers, fathers, fathers and uncles. So they are being very specific in answering that the same God you worshipped, the same God our fathers, forefathers worshipped, and by naming them, that Ibrahim and Ismail and Ishaq, they all worship the same Allah, same God, same Lord. We will worship Him also. Okay? So these are the three names they are mentioning here, which is Ibrahim, Ismail, and Ishaq. So three names they are mentioned. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that the children of Yaqub alayhi salam promised to their father that they are going to worship the same God.
He had three boys.
Who? Yaqub alayhi salam?
Yeah.
No, he had 12
11
sons.
12.
Yusuf alayhi salam and other 11 brothers, so there were 12 of them. Okay? So he called all of them and he talked to them when he was about to die. And that's what they said. Okay? So this is, and then they further said that who is that God? Okay? They are saying Ilaham Wahid. He is only one God. Wahid means one. So they are confirming that there is no doubt that we will go somewhere else. Okay? They are making sure that it's the same God that their fathers and their grandfathers worship, and also He is only one God. So Ilaham means God, and Wahid means one. Single one God we will worship. Okay? And then after that they said something else. They said, وَنَحْنُ لَهُ مُسْلِمُونَ. Okay? Wa means and. Nahanu means we. And we. And la and who. La means to, and who means him. And we to him is to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay. And this word is Sin Lam Mim. We discussed this word last time also. This means to have peace. And if you put an alif before that, this means to submit. Aslama. Aslama means to submit. Islam. Islam is submission. Okay? And from this word is Muslimun. Muslimun means he who submits. he who submits. A Muslim means someone who submits, who surrenders to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is called Muslimun. Okay? And the word Muslimuna is the plural of this thing. Those who surrender, those who submit to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, all are called Muslimuna. So they are saying that we, the sons of Yaqub alayhi salam, are Muslimun. We are the ones who submit and surrender to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So وَنَحْنُ, and we, to him means to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, submit, means surrender. We have become Muslim. Okay? Muslim is not related to only the faith of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but anyone who submits to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is a Muslim. Okay? Even in the previous generations or other religions, whoever submits to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Arabic word for that is Muslimun, and plural is Muslimuna.
We submit him
We submit to him.
to him.
Yeah. We submit to him. To him means to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَنَحْنُ لَهُ مُسْلِمُونَ, and we submit to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay?